really be.
I know that every time I wish I know the Corvette. Wish you know that like the Hellcat. Then every time I know they hop up in it. Red every time I know they had to spin it to the block. Red every time they know that I'm Need every time they know that the Usher. Wish you know every time they wish you know they just midnight. Every time I know she every time it be the same. With every you they know that every time I know what my brain is. Every midnight, where you supposed to be? When you moving through, I love wishing every time they know they every time they and I had the voices in my head. When they be in they know they every time they wish you know they have my brain working. When they be every time they had to work. Wish you know they every time they when you hard headed. When you know they every time they wish you know they had to get up and off your ass. When every time they know they is all facts. When they every time they know they every time it's midnight. Wishing every time you know this personal. Every time they know they every time they wishing on my mind. I get all they every time they wishing know they every time they with they know they every time and I want it. I move away, moving. Like every time I know they the shadows. Red every time they know they every time they at the lake. Wishing every time they at the rivers. Wishing they every time they swimming out the ocean. When they be in they know they every time they know they every time they and I know they every time I wish I know they and I called it. Every time they know they be the same thing. When they be in they know they every time they just know. When they be in they know they every time they keep your heart. When they be in they know they had disposed it. Wishing they every time they have my heart boiling. I know they every time they wish you know they every time they in the midnight. Supposed to be better. Supposed to be